Anyways, sorry about that. My phone stopped for some reason. Uh, I don't know. It's been doing that lately. Remember, I was attacking Glooskap, and the phone turned off. Well, these were these green tablets in a little box. They didn't have pill bottles. It was that far back in the day. No, they just opened a pharmacy or something up there. I'm not sure, and that's what they used. And they put the name on the top, and I didn't understand what it was like. I couldn't say the name right, and I couldn't read it. I couldn't understand his. I was very frustrated. So I got on the bus, and I'm traveling from Eskasoni. I had to go down to Little Narrows, I think it's called, and get on a bus down there and start going to Truro, but it stopped in every little town. And by the time I was getting into Glasgow, about an hour away on bus, because we still had to do little stops, which is really about 40 minutes straight drive, but we had to still stop in little places. Kids don't smoke. Like, for real, don't even pick it up. It's a bad habit. I'm having a hard time getting off it. I'm stocking up patches. But back to my story. I tried those pills. I'm like, yeah, I like those, man. And I don't know, I like Valium preferably at the time. I was into pills bad as a child, as a young man. And now I'm not. I need some couple, like one a day, two a day, two a day. But anyways, I took a bunch, and I just when I was getting close to Truro, and got to Truro, my buddy he knew I was coming home. I said, "Yo, man, wait for me, man, cause I got a few dollars. We'll get a few drinks, and we'll go chill and have a few snaps." So we went over to his spot. It was his place or his friend's place, whatever. Yeah, him and his girlfriend's place, I think it was. I'm not sure. But anyways, we got there, and I gave him 10. I said, "Yo, bro, I gotta go." Said, "All right, man. I know you've been busy and stuff, and you gotta go say hi to everybody. You've been away for 5 weeks. I was at a treatment center, but I liked my nerve medication." I said, "No, man. I get home to change my clothes, wash up a little bit, and my neck started turning all the way around, like Exorcist, not Exorcist. That's that movie called Poltergeist. My tongue started sticking out, my eyes rolled back on my head. I'm like, and this is no word of a lie, man. This is the truth. All of it's true. Everything I told you is true. The zipper problem, that was the worst. Torture. I've been through so much torture, it's unbelievable. But my head was turned all the way around, tongue sticking out, eyes rolled back, drooling. I couldn't talk. My tongue swelled up. It's a good thing it didn't kill me. But see, when I had the medication, there was another little medication box. It didn't have, the medication that I took, they had the green pills in it that looked like Lactose, had the drowsy eye picture on there. This may cause drowsiness. I said, "Dad, these are the ones." And the other one didn't have that sticker on it like this. So I threw that box away, not knowing those were not lactopams. They were not nerve pills at all. They were antipsychotic medication. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know this at the time. All right, anyways, I'll continue the story. I got down to the hospital. And the nurses were like, "What did you take?" I said, "I took about 10 lactopams." "You sure? That wouldn't do that to you." And my arm was going weird, and I was body cramping. It's mostly my neck and eyes and tongue. Asked my mother. She thought I was possessed by the devil himself. And we went down to the hospital. My mother was freaking out. She couldn't look at me. And the nurse said, "Go down to room 2 and take a left. And you just go lay on that bed, and we'll be right in to see you in a few minutes. The doctor is seeing somebody right now. He'll be there in a couple minutes." So, yeah, no problem. and they escorted me down. And I went in. My buddy John McKay was in there, and he was twisted up. Worse than me. He was trying to pull his wallet out like this. They said, "What's your social insurance? Da 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 da. Health card. Blah blah." He had to do it like that. It's 874444300. He managed to give him the number, but that's how he had to do it. We found out this drug is called Halidol, and they're for antipsychotic people. And like, say if you're in the mental unit and you flip out, and you're gonna fight everybody for no reason, and that's what they're for. They stab you with that and twists your body up. It locks you up. They don't need handcuffs. They don't need anything to subdue you. Halidol shot. But you got, if they're cogentin, they give you the cogentin, which ones I threw in the woods. If you have those, you won't twist up. So, so I'm going with the humorous stories right now. Like, some are sad. Yes, definitely are. Losing all my friends. I lost so many friends. Like, these are all suicides and overdoses, homicide, even car accidents, just a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, anyways, he was talking to me, and his tongue was swollen too, and his eyes, I couldn't even see the browns. They were white, and his neck was twisted. What did you give me? Like, his head was like this though. What did you give me? Bro. And then I'm like, sent me into an anxiety attack. I said, I hope I don't look that bad. I looked in the mirror. Yes, I looked just as bad. Not quite as bad. He was a little twisted, a little more than I was. So anyways, I went to the nurse. I can't stay in there with him because it's freaking me out worse. Get in there. No. Get in there. No. He's scaring me, man. It's freaking me out. And I was like 19 years old. I was like 31 years ago. I was like, fuck, man. This is totally terrible. Oh, excuse my language, because I'm going to always say that because I know I got younger viewers, and I apologize, young ones. Don't try drugs, because nowadays everything is spiked. There's a lot of fentanyl that they're putting in the dope and stuff like that. Not they're putting in it. It could be coming overseas with the stuff in it. And the people who are purchasing it don't know this. They're not going to say nothing. The people from Mexico or wherever, Afghanistan, they're not going to tell us that there's fentanyl in that shit. Once again, sorry for cursing. But man, that was a stressful situation. And when John, we next day we were okay. No, 2 days later we were okay. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days. I had a woman take advantage of me even when I was twisted up. It's like, no, don't do that. She was trying to feel my leg. I'm like, no. And going up higher and higher. Excuse my stories. They're all true too. Oh. Like every single one of them. Oh, and this May of last year, 2020, me doing a video, it's on my channel. Me doing a video, a guy gave me permission to go on the roof. He comes up and he tackles me. And when he grabbed my phone out of my hand, he twisted my thumb against my index finger. And I think he broke both of them, or cracked both of them, that's for sure. But never, okay, Halidol, Haldol. Don't take it unless you have the cogentin pills, medication, because that'll prevent you from twisting up. They're supposed to be for some sort of anxiety disorder. I was young and stupid, and I didn't have the sticker. I chucked those. I don't need these MFers. get rid of those. I want the real McCoy. I got the real McCoy. I got twisted that day. Anyways, guys, y'all take care. Much love. I'll do some more stories. I got way more stories than that. Like this stupid stuff. Like, okay, one time, I'll tell you one last one. I was just flying. I got a new LTD. Bought a car off a buddy of mine. He passed on a couple of years ago. But I was flying with this LTD up Abenaki Road. And you know where Steve Marshall's house is? I know a lot of people who don't know me in person. Don't know who Steve Marshall, right? Steve Marshall Sr. has a great big green house. And there was only a couple houses on this street. Our house, his house, and our neighbor, Connie. Rest her soul. But yeah, man. I'm cruising high on Valium. Probably 20 years old. Blasting, pour some sugar on me. You know that song, guys? You know that one? Alright. I was blasting that, and I wanted to turn it up a little louder. I'm driving, and I turned it up. Took my eyes off the road for a second, turned it up. When I turned that up, I turned the wheel that way same time as I was on the medication. I'll turn this up. Boom, bang, crash, boof, 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 boof. Did a corkscrew, and landed right in the middle of the road. Now smoke coming out of the car. I had lip lash. My lips went. Ouch, lip lash, man. That's the first time I had that. Ouch, my neck. I think I have whiplash too. Don't mind me remembering this, and it makes me laugh. Another time it was a bad accident up by the tidal bar inn. We flipped that car 15 times. Lucky to be here. Man, I'll tell you some lovely stories, but I like to go on the crazy once in a while to just kind of humor. People like action, stress, all that craziness. Let's go snap some traps. I want to show you my spoons that I got. I laid them down because up here, when I fell off that chair, they almost fell, so I laid them down so they wouldn't. They're from England, Denmark, New York City, Paris, Ireland, Scotland, Dutch. That was my auntie's spoon. This one that's Scotland, I think, right here. Is that Scotland? Lewis, can you let me know, is that the Scotland design? I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, light. Well, if it is, I got it. Because she was all over Europe, and then they had to quarantine because just when they were over there on vacation, that coronavirus started flying around. Okay, snapping traps. Because I think the poison that was in that box got him. So, see these little caps were the ones that were cheese in it, cheese whiz. My gracious. Woo, fun. Oops, I missed. And later I'm gonna go have a little conversation with Glooscap, and I'm gonna bust a cap in him, eh? Yeah, I got plenty of caps. Yeah, juice caps, Mickey caps. I just didn't want to check I'm gonna cap his ass. I'm just kidding, y'all. Hope you guys like my silly stories. Part 1 and part 2, I'm going to have to do this because the last one froze up. Peace out. Much love. LL77. Peace.